Hey everyone, welcome back to Roanne's Project. Today, we will recap the romantic comedy, She's Out of My League. This movie follows the unlikely love story between Kirk Kettner, a kind-hearted but insecure airport security officer, and Molly McCleish, a stunning and successful event planner. The film, directed by Jim Field Smith, explores the dynamics of dating someone perceived to be out of your league, and how self-esteem plays a critical role in relationships. Before we continue, I would like to celebrate a win of reaching my first 100 subscribers. Thank you so much for those who subscribed. I really appreciate it, and I hope you continue to enjoy the videos that I upload. If in case you haven't subscribed yet, may I please request for your help to grow my channel. Please leave it a thumbs up and subscribe. Kindly hit the notification bell so you will be informed whenever I upload new videos. Let's start our recap. The movie begins by introducing Kirk, played by Jay Baruchel, as an average guy stuck in a rut. He works a dead-end job at the Pittsburgh International Airport, where he spends his days with his quirky group of friends, all of whom are equally unsatisfied with their lives. Despite being a genuinely nice guy, Kirk is plagued by low self-confidence, especially after being dumped by his longtime girlfriend, Marnie. On the other hand, Molly, portrayed by Alice Eve, is everything Kirk is not: beautiful, confident, and successful. She's a smart and charming event planner who seemingly has her life together. After a disastrous blind date, Molly heads to the airport to catch a flight and accidentally leaves her phone behind at the security checkpoint. This is where fate steps in. Kirk finds Molly's phone and, determined to return it, he makes an effort to get it back to her. When they meet again, Molly is struck by Kirk's kindness and honesty. Appreciating his gesture, she invites him to a hockey game as a token of gratitude. Kirk is surprised but thrilled by the invitation, though his friends and family are skeptical, believing he's just a 5 on the attractiveness scale while Molly is a hard 10. Despite the doubts surrounding them, Kirk and Molly begin spending more time together. Kirk is completely enamored by Molly, yet he constantly questions why someone like her would be interested in someone like him. His insecurities are only heightened by the constant reminders from his friends and family that he's dating someone far out of his league. As their relationship progresses, Kirk starts to feel the pressure of living up to Molly's perceived standards. Molly, however, genuinely likes Kirk for who he is: an earnest and caring person who treats her differently from the self-absorbed men she's used to dating. She finds Kirk's humility and awkward charm refreshing, and it's clear she's falling for him. But Kirk's insecurities get the best of him when he meets Molly's ex-boyfriend, Cam, a handsome and successful pilot who seems like the perfect match for Molly. Kirk feels even more inadequate in comparison and begins to doubt that he could ever be enough for her. This internal struggle creates tension in their relationship, as Kirk's self-doubt begins to manifest in his behavior. The situation comes to a head when Kirk meets Molly's parents at her sister's 21st birthday party. Despite his best efforts to impress them, Kirk's nervousness leads to a series of awkward moments. Meanwhile, Molly's parents are polite but clearly skeptical about Kirk being a suitable match for their daughter. Things take a turn for the worse when, during a romantic moment, Kirk confronted Molly about his insecurities. He starts to question whether he's truly worthy of Molly's affection. Amidst the chaos, Kirk's ex-girlfriend Marnie re-enters the picture, complicating things further. Marnie's sudden interest in getting back together with Kirk only adds to his confusion, making him question whether he should settle for the familiar rather than risk being hurt by someone like Molly, who he believes is too good for him. The climax of the movie occurs when Kirk's best friend, Stainer, played by T.J. Miller, steps in. Stainer, who initially doubted Kirk and Molly's relationship, has a change of heart. He encourages Kirk to stop thinking about the league system and to focus on how Molly truly makes him feel. Stainer's pep talk works, and Kirk realizes that he's been sabotaging his happiness out of fear. He finally understands that Molly sees him for who he truly is and loves him for it. With newfound confidence, Kirk decides to win Molly back. Molly, touched by Kirk's sincerity, admits that she's been in love with him all along. She reveals that what she values most about him is his kindness, honesty, and the way he makes her feel special, something no other man has done for her. She confesses that she's always felt pressure to be perfect and that Kirk's authenticity is what drew her to him. The two share a passionate kiss in the middle of the airport, with everyone around them cheering. It's a classic rom-com moment where love triumphs over all obstacles, and both Kirk and Molly realize that they're perfect for each other, despite what anyone else might think. The movie concludes with Kirk and Molly in a happy, committed relationship, proving that love isn't about being a perfect match on paper but about how two people make each other feel. Kirk's journey from self-doubt to self-acceptance is complete, and he finally sees himself as worthy of the love and happiness that Molly brings into his life. That wraps up our recap of She's Out of My League. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the film and if there are any other movies you'd like me to cover. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.